Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an It's Obvious First Impressions. My name is Preston Pugh, and I'm joined by my two best friends, Garrett Drake and Jacob Alka. How's everybody doing this morning?
Just fine.
Fantastic.
Right. I'm doing absolutely fantastic because the Fallout 4 trailer was just announced this morning.
Did it?
That's right. It officially exists on planet Earth.
Officially exists, and that is just what just makes me want to live on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps you going. It gets you out of bed. It literally got me to wake up before noon today and watch it. So.
I had to go to work, but I would have been up regardless due to this coming out. I watched the countdown on Fallout or Bethesda.com, whatever the heck it was, and I watched it from 2 minutes down, and immediately the entire website crashed. So I went to Twitter, saw that everybody was like losing their minds. So I clicked on the trailer, I watched it, and I cried, I wept, I might have peed a little bit.
It hit you emotionally in the chest.
It hit me very much emotionally. When he said war never changes, like I wanted to hear him say that just for years. I just wanted to hear the official dude. I forgot his name. It's JC something.
Yeah.
Forgot it though. Sorry. I just wanted to hear that guy say that, and I finally have it. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
Yeah, I'm
you guys
very excited.
Was it good?
Easily.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
it was
Rung your bell
awesome.
good? Yeah. It really got me really bad because it looked like, like I was saying, I've been waiting this long, and it was just actually seeing this game that I've just been imagining in my head for years and actually see it, in front of me on my screen. It just like blew my mind. So
Yeah.
I'm absolutely like pumped out of my mind for this.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, like I said earlier today when we were talking about it, I didn't cry during the trailer, but I definitely felt the burn right at the last 5 seconds when it showed the title Fallout 4 and it faded in.
Yeah.
That was a happy moment.
Yeah, for me, it got to me right when that song started playing at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Just made me feel at home. Even though I've never played Fallout.
I was gonna ask you
right.
that. How do you feel about? Did this trailer? Was it good for somebody that hasn't played Fallout? Did it intrigue you at all?
Yeah, it's intriguing. I mean, it's this post-apocalyptic world. And,
Yeah. Those are so original, right?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, it just looks fun. I want to explore it.
Yeah.
Which is what Fallout's all
Absolutely.
about.
That's what you're gonna do for sure. Now let's go through, since this is a first impressions. We're just gonna kind of go through the trailer, give our thoughts, what you think. Of course, it immediately starts off with what we can presume as Dogmeat walks in, and he goes to a crib and he sees what's going on with the crib, and it goes to a flashback. So this is the first time in like a Fallout, the series that we've like actually seen a legit flashback to the past.
Right.
Is that going to be a gameplay mechanic? Do y'all think?
Very well could
I
be.
don't know.
The only idea I think this could be, I mean, I could be totally wrong. And most of the time, whenever I make predictions, I always hope I'm wrong because I like to be surprised. But you could potentially be like your main character has grown up and you leave your vault, but you could have been a kid when the nukes went off. Like you could have gone into your vault as a kid and maybe you experienced kind of what was happening in the world right before the nukes went off or something, and you grew up. And I think you said earlier that you thought that maybe this game could take place like shortly after the nukes went off, like within like a year or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Like it's versus DC, which I think we assumed it was like how many years after?
I think it was at least 100, maybe.
Yeah, because there have been like
it was a
generations of
while.
people in the
because
vaults.
people were having kids and stuff in the vaults that have never even seen the daylight and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and based on the dog as well, I mean, I don't know, maybe he was just looking around, but perhaps he was going back to a home that he grew up in. And dogs don't live that long, so it had to be relatively within 15 years and stuff. Maybe the baby in the crib was
Our main character.
you're our main character and stuff. And
Maybe.
it
Maybe
looked
that's
like
your dog.
Oh, I mean, yeah, well, obviously it's your dog, I'm assuming, since you petted him at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like, maybe it wasn't like, maybe he met the dog soon after the nukes went off, is what I mean. Like, maybe it's not been his dog for long.
Oh, then I guess he was randomly in that house. I'm thinking it was, though, because
know.
he went there. I can't see him just going up to a crib and just sniffing it for no reason. So
He could just be scavenging.
He could be. So, I mean, we don't know. I guess we'll have to see, hopefully this November when this game comes out.
Yeah.
God, I just pray. But it is set in Boston.
Yep.
Looks really cool. And like we were talking about, it looks like there actually is vegetation there. I don't know if it was a throwback to the pre-war era, but it actually did look like in the apocalypse and stuff there was vegetation going on and stuff.
Right.
So that further could be, maybe this is shortly after the nukes went off, or maybe this area wasn't hit as hard. It could be either or. I mean, all these questions will be answered soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
I
just want to hear Todd Howard come out at E3, and obviously someone's going to play a long demo. I just want to hear him talk about like everything while he's playing it. I just want to hear that man's voice talking about
want to hear
Fallout
that
4.
dude say Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Because he just has been denying it ever, I think if he had a Twitter, he would just be assaulted right now. So
yeah.
that's probably why he stays off, because he
I don't
knows
blame
we're
him.
like rabid fans.
Yeah.
But Brotherhood of Steel, of course, is confirmed in the game, which, you know, I don't think that's any surprise. But it looks like, you know, before the nukes are going off, they were kind of rounding everybody up, sending them on their way and stuff. And of course, you know, pre-nukes, they're kind of roaming the wastelands, trying to keep peace and stuff, fighting the Enclave, who is the rivals of the Brotherhood of Steel. So they're obviously there. And of course, at the very end of the trailer, we saw in this garage, they were like assembling a Brotherhood of Steel power suit. So perhaps that could be a hint towards crafting in the game, perhaps, which is kind of different for a Fallout game. I know you could repair your weapons by putting others towards it, but there's never been really a crafting system in this game. So I know you mentioned earlier that perhaps that could be like a kind of like a home for your character that you could kind of go back towards.
It's where you store your suit, you know, it's like a storage for items that you have too much to carry.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Have it like a home base to go back to. I know Fallout 3 had an area you could go back to, but you never really went there. I never really did.
I'd go back there to look at all the bobbleheads I'd collected from time to time.
Yeah, that's about it. So if they could like actually make a homestead where you can, you know, you tell all your allies to go if there are allies and stuff like that, and you know, actually have somewhere you can like make your own and stuff, that'd be really freaking cool. And the biggest thing that I'm taking away from this is it looks like Fallout.
It does. It most certainly does.
Which is what I wanted. I know some people are having, you know, complaints about the graphics and stuff, and that's fine. But I'm absolutely 100% pleased with what Bethesda has done with this game, because it looks phenomenal to me, and it looks like Fallout from the janky animations to just the character models and stuff. It's I could not have asked for, you know, a better representation of, you know, of this sequel. So
yeah, certainly. I just completely lost my train of thought.
That's good.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, because this whole time we've been waiting, like you said, 7 years we've been waiting for the sequel to Fallout 3. I don't even know what I still don't know what I'm hoping for from the game. I don't even know if I'm hoping for anything specific. Because part of me already knows it's gonna be awesome regardless. From the trailer, I'm like, this is everything I could have hoped it would have been. Like, I don't even know what I wanted, and we still haven't seen gameplay. But I'm like, this is everything I could have hoped it would be.
Yeah. It just looks like it looks like Fallout 3 on steroids.
Yeah, it does.
Which is, you know, more. I mean, I'm sure there'll be new gameplay mechanics and stuff, but if it just has the heart of Fallout 3, then, you know,
yeah, that works for me.
Exactly.
I mean, to me, it just looks like another great RPG, and like RPGs are my favorite game types, so I'm just ready to dive in and go on a new adventure, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely am interested to see how you think of this game.
Yeah.
You know, from not having any previous Fallout experience. Because of course, you know, just due to, you know, us being gamers, we're gonna compare it to the game previous before it, which I don't even want to count. I mean, I guess you can count New Vegas, but I particularly didn't really like that game that much. I mean, it was okay, but my main thing is Fallout 3. Like, I think that game's far superior than New Vegas in my opinion.
Probably when I play it this. I'm assuming it's going to come out this year, I hope.
I hope so.
I'll probably be comparing it to like Skyrim or Witcher, something like that.
Yeah, I would probably say to Skyrim and Oblivion, since those were the previous, because Witcher is nothing.
I mean, just like an
game as far as an open world RPG
point of view, just those kind of elements.
Yeah. Fallout is more, you know, their games are not, you know, specifically built around, you know, I mean, there's a lot of combat and stuff, but it's more of the just like the expansive world and making your footprint on it, and you know, all that combat and stuff's fun, but I wouldn't say it's better, you know, technically than like a Witcher game or something. It's just Bethesda Game Studios just has this charm that they always have.
They have a charm that's unlike any other, for sure.
Yeah,
like you can't compare it to anything really.
Yeah, it's from the zooming into people's faces, and it's just like,
which I kind of hope they still did. They kind of took that out in Fallout 3, didn't they? After Oblivion.
No, they took it out off Skyrim.
Skyrim, that's right.
What you meant.
Yeah.
If it went to that, that's fine. But I really like that super.
Me too. I love that.
It's just the.
What do you mean the super zoom?
When you would talk to somebody, it would like.
I mean, just like go close to their face.
Oh yeah,
it would be like it would be like from their shoulders up, and it would just be them like talking like, oh,
yeah. But it was awesome.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I loved it too.
They had it in Oblivion too. Yeah, the same. They had that in like all their games basically until Skyrim came out, and they were like, that was one of their things. It was like, we're not like zooming in anymore. And I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll be more the lines of Skyrim, kind of just not kind of focusing in on them, but not really.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the main thing that I'm finding really curious is the guy talking at the end.
Yeah.
Do you think our guy's going to be talking in the game?
Maybe that could be like Bethesda's next thing they do is like you're the character you play as whenever you actually respond, like like in Witcher, or Mass Effect, or even Oblivion and Fallout. Whenever you choose how to respond to someone, like maybe you will literally say a variation of what the option it gives you.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I'm cool with that. I mean, I haven't played the other games, so it would be a huge deal.
That'd be so weird playing a Bethesda game where your dude is talking. Like that's just so weird. I mean, I'm sure it's not gonna make her. I'm not gonna like be pissed off or anything, but that's just kind of odd that
the characters have always been silent.
Yeah,
it's odd though too if you think about the fact that like you're creating a character and the way you look and everything and like customizing yourself, but the only thing you can't choose is like it's like giving you a voice though.
Yeah. And we're assuming that you can make your own character. What if they didn't let you?
And what if like in this Fallout you're like this guy? I'd kind of be like, that's not the same.
I know. I don't think they would do that.
No, I don't think they would either.
Bethesda's never done that. They're all about every game, like literally ever they've made. You can pick who you want to be.
Yeah.
So maybe there's different voices you can choose from. Mass Effect did it fairly well. It had the same voice for every character you created and stuff. But it's not gonna make or break the game with me. I just thought it was very interesting that they chose to show him talking. I feel like they wouldn't have had him talking if you wouldn't be talking in the game.
Yeah.
So I think that they purposely put that in there. But
sure.
I think we've pretty much gone through the game. It looks great. There's tons of color as compared to the other Fallout games, which I really like. It gives it a more of an identity than being like super saturated like Fallout 3 was and stuff. A more like cool environment. And I'm sure being a Fallout game, there's going to be like really gloom looking places as opposed to when the Deathclaw was walking. That looked like a Fallout 3 area. So I wouldn't get upset that there's going to be color everywhere and stuff. So which like the Deathclaw, we saw mud crabs and ghouls running at you too from a supermarket, which immediately, I don't know about you, reminded me of like one of the very early missions in Fallout 3 when you went to the Super Duper Mart.
Yeah.
That's immediately, maybe that probably was a Super Duper Mart, actually.
Maybe.
The ghouls look freaking awesome though, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they scared me the most for Fallout 3 for sure, so.
Yeah. And I really like the physics on the cart, how it was like falling up and stuff. But that's the main thing I like about this game is they gave us they gave us way more than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah, we didn't think there's going to be a trailer or anything today. Right?
Yeah, I thought there'd be a
trailer. I feel like Bethesda's never
E3.
teased people to the point where it's frustrating. They've always given just enough, I think. Like the trailer was plenty, and I'm sure their demo is going to be fantastic as well.
Yeah,
so.
It'll be at least 20 or 30 minutes. Do you guys want to see gameplay? I would totally. I would love to live in a world where I could just go buy the game after seeing that and just not expect anything.
It's never gonna happen.
I know it's never gonna happen, but like I can dream. I think I will watch the gameplay demo at E3, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like I said, him emerging from the vault was a little bit. That was too much for me because that's my definitive memory of Fallout 3 is opening that vault and just seeing all of that. And they showed that. I mean, when he opened that vault, dude, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm literally, like I said before, I literally teared up watching this because it's finally in fruition. We are here not speculating anymore. Fallout 4 is actually coming out.
Yeah.
And that just is the best thing I could ever say.
We don't know when it's coming out, but we assume it's this year.
It looks done, guys.
Yeah.
Like, it
It
looks
does.
freaking done.
Yeah,
like,
it'll totally come out this year, no doubt about it.
Yeah, with them being this silent, they don't need to advertise it. They could sell it this Friday, and it would sell millions. The biggest advertisement Bethesda could have ever done is what they did. They didn't say anything, and everybody was freaking out because we are so used to developers, like, blowing their load so early. Like,
Batman Arkham Knight, for
exactly,
example.
which I'm pumped for that game, but I was way more pumped back in October for
Yeah,
that
me
game.
too.
So, I mean, regardless, I'm
Maybe
still...
more developers should do this. I know we've talked about this. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like it's seeing a game and knowing that like I'm playing this in the next 4 or 5 months. It's just you're pumped for it, especially this game for sure. But no, games definitely need to take care of that because it hurts them in the long run. Like we were saying with Batman and stuff. Like I mean, game delays. It hurts. It hurt Watch Dogs as well. That game got delayed to oblivion. So
like what you said too, like delays are never a bad thing, but it's only bad in the hype factor. Like whenever you're really pumped for a game and then it gets delayed, it's like, yeah, at least it'll be better, but it really sucks having to wait longer, and your excitement just comes down lower and lower and lower and lower.
but then again, it does come up a little bit once the game gets closer.
Yeah,
So, I
but
mean,
still.
you'll never have that same hype you had right when you saw the trailer, though.
Yeah, like if they come out here and say like this is coming out, if they come out like E3 and they're like this game's coming out next week, like I don't think people could physically walk to the store to buy it because they'd just die. I would die. You'd have to like put me in a wheelbarrow and roll me to the store to purchase the game because I just wouldn't be able to comprehend anything. But Yeah, I would say overall, I'm freaking out over this. Like I've watched the trailer like 1,000 times, and I'll probably watch it a couple more times tonight. So
Yeah.
overall impressions, I freaking love it. What do you guys think?
I'm very excited.
Super excited to play it.
Sweet, I'm excited. To
And
play it as
E3,
well,
can't wait for
obviously.
E3 in a couple weeks.
Can't wait for E3. Garrett, I think you wanted to say something here at the end.
Not about Fallout, I'm assuming, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're after this video, we have part 3 of our episode 15 of our podcast coming out tomorrow, I believe, and then we're taking a week off, unfortunately, because I'm gonna be out of town for a week, and we have like no means at all of filming any videos. So we'll be taking next week off, but we will be back the week of E3, and we're gonna be covering all the conferences, talking about videos. We'll probably have like at least 5 or 6 videos that week. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
every single conference will have a video.
Yeah, just kind of
we'll be
doing
getting it
recaps
out
and
as
impressions and stuff.
As soon as possible.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
as fast as we can.
Yeah, we'll
So
be
probably
knocking
keep
them
it
out really
brief.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun E3 week. But yeah, next week we'll be off, so don't expect any videos then to any of our viewers out there. But we greatly appreciate you guys sticking around as always, and and definitely let us know what you thought of the Fallout 4 trailer as well, because I want to hear other people's opinions too. I mean, you've heard our own. I mean, we kind of just briefly talked about it. I'm sure we could go on for like 2 hours talking about it, but we wanted to keep it brief, and definitely let us know what you guys think, because just let us know what you guys think in the comments, because we definitely want to talk to you guys about it as well. But thank you for joining us as always.
And for more Fallout goodness, like we said, come back for probably Monday when our Bethesda video goes up, where we'll probably be talking about all the gameplay we saw. And when the game comes out, you can be sure we'll probably have like 40 videos about that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's all I'll probably be playing for the rest of my life once that comes out.
Yep.
Not really. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining us for first ever trailer first impressions.
Yep.
And let us know what you think down below in the comments, and we hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.